Pulling up to the GT 5.0 GT, baby. Blew his doors off, baby. Woo! Blew the doors off the GT. He don't want it. He don't want it, baby, on the Ducati. Woo! Oh yeah. What's this? What's this? Pulling up to a Chrysler 200. Okay. Come on, Crystal Blue. Oh, he got off to a good start. He got off to a good start, but he don't want it either, baby. Yeah. This Ducati. Woo! That Ducati, baby. Quick. 0 to 60, baby. I don't know how quick, but it's quick. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. Today, guys, I want to talk to you guys about a beginner motorcycle. How big of a motorcycle should you buy for the first motorcycle? Should you get a 300, a 600, a 1000, something bigger? How big of a motorcycle should you start off on as a beginner motorcycle rider? So guys, let me just give you my opinion on this. Let me just tell you guys what I started on. Well, I started on a Ninja 300 Kawasaki. That's right, guys, 2014 Ninja Kawasaki. All blacked out bike. Man, when I first seen that bike at the dealership, I fell in love. So I didn't even know how to ride a motorcycle when I went to go buy my Ninja 300. But I was kind of familiar on how to ride a motorcycle, but I wasn't fully confident in my abilities to ride a motorcycle. I had my permit when I purchased the 300 at the dealership, but that's all you need to buy a bike. All you need is a permit. I don't even think you need a permit. I mean, if you have the money, you could buy whatever you want, right? So, but I had my permit. I went to the DMV and I took the test and got my permit. I think your permit is good for 1 year. So with that permit, I went to the dealership and I was looking at the bikes, and that's when I came across the Ninja 300. So me as a newbie motorcyclist, I didn't want anything big, right? I wanted, give me the smallest bike, you know, I'll learn on this bike and I'll go from there. But I didn't know I would grow out of the bike so freaking fast. So at the dealership, I'm in my work clothes because right after I bought the bike, I had to go to work. So I'm in my work clothes, right? I was a security guard at the time, so I had my security guard outfit on, you know. So I'm purchasing the bike. It's taking way too long. I'm going to be late for work. So finally we finished everything up. We finished all the paperwork up. They gave me the keys in my new Kawasaki 300. I got on my bike and I learned in the parking lot. Believe it or not, guys, I learned how to ride that Ninja 300 in the parking lot. And you know, I was still not confident in my abilities to ride the motorcycle, but I had to go to work. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna learn on the go. I got on my bike, guys, and boy was I nervous. I was a nervous cat, I'll tell you that much. Woo, that Ducati, baby. Yeah, so I was super nervous. I hop on my bike, I'm riding off the lot, and then let me pass up these cars, baby. That's why it's so good to have a motorcycle. You don't got to wait in traffic most of the time. So right off the lot, you know, I'm learning how to shift. I think it might have turned off on me a couple times at the lights. I forgot, but I don't doubt it. So I finally get to the freeway entrance and I'm picking up speed, and I got about 30 miles to get to work. It's a good thing on the freeway you can leave your bike, your motorcycle in the same gear. You know, I think I was in I want to say I think it had 4 or 5 gears, the Ninja 300. So I left it in the highest gear, and I drove to work on a new motorcycle. So I get to work, right guys, and guess what guys, I almost dropped my bike. So I hit the front brake. So for you newbies out there, don't hit your front brake, okay? Don't give your front brake 100% power. You know, you want to do, you know, I recommend just doing 50-50. Look at that dog. Look at that dog, man, barking at me. So I would recommend just do 50-50 with the brakes. You know, squeeze your front brake about 50% and squeeze your back brake about another 50% and just match it up. That's the best way to come to a stop. So anyways, I pull into the motorcycle parking at my job and I slam on this front brake and I just go forward. I just go forward, guys, and I had, good thing, you know, I had a quick reaction and I was able to put my foot down, right? I was able to put my foot down and stop me from just dropping my bike on day one. So anyways, guys, yeah, do I recommend a 300? I don't recommend a 300 as your first motorcycle, because you just, after a week of riding my motorcycle, guys, I just grew out of the bike. There was no power, there was no torque, there was none of that fun, right? So I don't recommend a 300 or anything smaller, 250, anything smaller than 300, anything smaller than a 600 I don't recommend. Now let's transition to the 600, right? Me personally, the only 600 I've been on was, I think it was 2018 or 2017 Honda CBR 600. It had plenty of speed and plenty of torque for a beginner's bike. If you're gonna buy a bike as a newbie, I recommend a 600 and above. Would I recommend 1,000 or something bigger than 1,000? It depends how confident you are, right? So if you have some kind of confidence, then I recommend, yeah, go for 1,000, guys, because these new motorcycles, you could change the level of power is given out. So for example, my Ducati XDiavel, it has like an urban mode, it has a touring mode, and it has a sport mode. Each mode displaces different amount of power to the motorcycle. So you could change that in the settings of your bike. So yeah, I'll recommend you know, if you're confident and you're not super nervous about being on a motorcycle, then yeah, I recommend 1,000, right? Because you can always change the settings. But if you're not confident, you're kind of scared, you're kind of nervous about motorcycles, about being on the road on 2 wheels, then I recommend a 600. But don't do anything less than a 600, guys, because you're gonna grow out of the power. Because it don't take that long to get used to riding a motorcycle, right? To gain confidence in your ability to ride a motorcycle. It doesn't take that long at all. I'm gonna say a couple weeks, right? Depending on how much you ride. But it only took me about a week, and I was fully comfortable of riding that Ninja 300, and I just grew out of it so fast. So I don't recommend anything smaller than a 600. If you're gonna go buy a bike, you might as well spend the extra money and go buy a 600 or above, okay? Depending on your confidence. Woo! That was a quick video, guys, of how much power you guys need to start off on a motorcycle. I recommend, you know, anything more than 600 or above. Don't go anything lower than that, because you're going to end up just selling the motorcycle. At least with the 600, it's still fun. You know, you could keep it for a while. You know, you're not going to want to, you know, rush into something bigger. And with 1,000, yeah, you're spending the most money, but man, I don't see myself wanting another bike, right? My Ducati XDiavel has 1262 cc, so it's quick, right? And it got tons of torque. The only reason I would want another bike is just because I want another bike. But man, I love this bike, every time I get on this bike, I have so much fun. And just to let you guys know, I went from the 300 to this bike, the 1262 cc. So I went from 300 to 1262 cc. And let's get behind this guy on the Harley, baby. The Harley rider. You don't want to race though, baby. So yeah, I do recommend, guys. I do recommend any 600 or higher. I don't recommend anything smaller. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. I hope this helped you guys out. I'm gonna be posting more videos like this, giving you guys my opinion on different stuff, from motorcycle gear to motorcycle equipment to different motorcycles, bike reviews. I'm gonna be doing all kinds of stuff on this channel, guys, and you know, I hope you guys like it. And if you guys like it, go ahead and give the thumbs up, and I appreciate you guys' time. Deuces.